So, if any of you have heard the stories where my daughter and I were both born at 11:17, then you also maybe remember my grandmother's name, Martha. And here's the thing: my other grandmother's name was Mary. So something important for me to see today is made clear also when both of those names are in it. So Luke 10, 38 through 42, at the home of Martha and Mary. Now this is in Lazarus, and everyone knows there's a big story there because he's brought back to life. Interestingly, I am too. Now, so to find the very important part here, essentially telling a story of she's got a lot of concerns with the way things are going with her life and the fact that she's busy preparing things for Jesus and this meal, and she's really fussing over it, putting a lot of time in. Very nice efforts, really good, compassionate way of being. Yeah. But she's upset that her sister's not helping. Okay. But here's the message from Jesus. Clearly, there's very good things being said, and the attention to what he's to say is more important. It's the better choice, and it's the spiritual growth. And there's a lot of words from God, and a lot of things brought forth. And the worry of this life and the flesh, it's all superficial sort of bullshit. Yeah, and here's the thing. She's the fact that it's Martha and Mary. I just love it. I love it because God does this. I've seen this a few times, many times. Yeah, like including the fact that my daughter and I both born the same times. Yeah, night and day, of course. But here's the other thing: that my grandfather died exactly 1 month before I was born, and then Ava's great grandmother, 1 day prior to her birth. And then that's when I was told by her also that this is what time your daughter will be born. I didn't know I was also born in 11:17. Anyway, interesting stories is you're looking for signs from God. They're always there. They are easier to be seen. Like, for instance, when I had the picture of the boy with Jesus guiding him on the ship, and I was to find me at 7 on another photo wearing my Navy sailor outfit. And this is the clarity in which God is, is anything beyond him? No. Is this possible? Well, if you're of the world, you think, no, it's not. But when you're more attached to the stories that Jesus is telling, the words of God, then you realize, yeah, it is. It's exactly what it's supposed to be looking like. Yeah, he is the gift. He is the know. It's all his love. Yeah, and it's beautiful because Martha and Mary, grandmothers of mine, that were very keen on me finding God, finding Jesus. And I'm just happy for them to know that not only did I find Jesus, I fell in love with Jesus, and I'm excited to bring others, I say especially some of the bad characters, for them to also understand love and kindness. There is actually more intent there. I really truly believe that the best victory forward is to bring some of the bad characters over to truth and love, and to be healed. Yeah. Anyway, love wins. And Martha and Mary, my grandmothers, getting injected into a story where, she's making a better choice listening to Jesus. Yeah, you can have many struggles and many days. Tomorrow will have its worries about itself. And it's true. And here's the thing. Sometimes your head's looking at all the attacks. The best way out of all the attacks is all the blessings. Yeah, I don't lose insights on the fact that I survived attempts on my life. I mean, there was many bad stories. I could tell you books and books and books and books. And here's the thing. I still turn to one good book, and it's the Word of God. New Testament, Old Testament, I guess 2 books. Yeah, very good. Yeah, many stories. Always amazing. And these coincidences? No. These are intentional, well-designed. God is a creator and an artist, and all that he does is always amazing. And I'm like, wow, again. I look forward to that other wow this month as well. Yeah, February. My daughter also turns 20. And so the stories to how this works out is me and her are both back to the zero. So I'm 55. That's to 10, which brings us to zero. Then when it's a year up, it's the one. And for her, same thing, 21. But with every part of our age and stuff is always numerically aligned, and it's quite beautiful. And there's many photos and other stories as well to this. And I am ready to celebrate her and I talking again. Yeah, I don't know. They used witchery and all sorts of sorceress bullshit on me to think that they didn't attack my kid. Wow. They're negative parts of these stories. I'm not going to even expand on them. Open the Bible, drop those cards, pick up a Bible. Yeah, love wins. I love you, Martha and Mary. Yeah, my grandparents were always very beautiful strength. Yeah, especially those two women. Yeah, very kind, very good. Martha, my grandmother, Woman of the Year. She was the chairman of the board for Pasqua and the General. Yeah, I was born at the Pasqua. And I went there with the hole in my head, and they wouldn't have been stitching up. So I almost died there, too. Anyway, love wins. I love you. There we go, brighter. Yeah, look at that. So good looking. Okay, so this is Matthew 10, 37 through 39. Okay? And I'll get to the why this is important. Okay? Anyone who loves their father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds their life will lose their life. Whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. Okay, now that's a lot, okay? I will shorten this with just understanding this, that to understand Jesus and to love Jesus full-heartedly, of course. Love first, the priority even said by God is to love God with all your heart, mind, and soul. Okay? This is still true here with Jesus. Okay, now the other thing is, if you really do love your family, then you love Jesus. You love your Creator, of course, more than those He's created. Although you second part of this very important story is that you do love them too. You love your enemy. You love everyone. Love is the winner here, and God is love. Okay. To pick up raise your cross, meaning that in these choices, the world hated Jesus first. You're going to suffer just like Jesus. And the people that were to follow him and love him and his words, they will love yours as well. Okay. How many of them are around? But this context is the importance is the same thing. Okay? Whoever finds their life. Meaning that if you're to prioritize the worldly ways, which is sin, then you're going to lose your life. Yeah, the wage of sin is death. But whoever loses their life, meaning to essentially die of the flesh, that way is dead. You've chosen to go with Jesus. And here's the interesting part. Your heart will be reborn from the trap of sin. And your enslavement now will be righteousness. This is very important parts. And it's still within the context of why it is more important to find the Word of God and hear the stories of Jesus and understand them. Understand. Yeah. Eyes to see, ears to hear. Anyway, I love you. Understand it.